Hey guys, good morning. How are ya? Is everything okay today with the audio and all that crap? Anyway, happy birthday for Nat. Happy birthday. Let me put that up here. 58 years young. You know, I gotta say this because hold on, let me just type this in. Happy birthday. Damn autocorrect. Okay, there we go. Hello, Michael. Oh God, cheesy cooter. Hello. I can't even believe I ever thought I'd be saying those words, cheesy cooter. Cheesy cooter, what's wrong? Oh God, is cheesy cooter having oh, why are you mad? We need to hear. We must know. Anyway, happy birthday, Fernette. Woo, woo, woo. And okay, so I was watching the Golden Girls. Yes, I was. Me and Michael watched the Golden Girls, and I'm sure some of you. And I'm looking at them and I'm thinking of like listening, taking in certain things that they're saying more so than I ever did. And also one time on like Twitter, there was something up about a 50-year-old or a 51-year-old in 1988 or 87, and they show a picture of Rue McClanahan as Blanche Devereaux. And then they said, and then that same age today, and they show someone I hate, but J-Lo, and the difference is absolutely amazing. Like when we think of the Golden Girls, I mean, even the name, you think of them as little old ladies. You know, that would be, in my opinion, like Sophia, you know, but it's amazing to me that so many of us, not counting me, I'm not yet in the Golden Girl age, okay? But hey, I'm racing towards there. We'll all be there, you know, if we're lucky. Well,
let's hope I'm there. Okay. Let's hope. You guys know I have an illness. So, I would like to get to the golden girl age. All right. So, anyway, last night with the neighbor Frida Claxton. Oh my God, I just watched that one too because I was in the hospital yesterday. Um, for well, I went in like the very very late night on Saturday. And I was pretty sick, and I'm thanking God right now that I'm not still there. I hate being in the hospitals, but it's a lot better now that I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in a few years. So I bring like my tablet or laptop or something. And I watch that stuff. I hook up to their Wi-Fi. I have a VPN, but yes, yes, Michael. Yes, they just walked into the. I can't believe it that you just watched that one. Where are you watching them off of Hulu? Because that's where I'm watching them. Now I got my man to pay for Hulu for me just so that I could watch Golden Girls and freaking some episodes. I own a few seasons on Amazon of NYPD Blue, but I wanted to watch the other ones. They're just not as good. They're not worth buying. But watch that and the old Law and Orders, like the old ones. Yeah, get all that in there. But definitely Golden Girls is the bomb diggity. Okay, but isn't that weird, guys? Hey, Salty Peach, isn't that strange? Oh, yes, yes, my wise guy is paying for the Hulu for Golden Girls. He's a good one. Yes, he's a keeper. Okay, so today, how we're doing the goal is I put it up for 1 hour. You guys know already that everything is counted. If you want to gift memberships, it's 2 memberships or more. And bam, that counts. Ko-Fi's, Cash App, super stickers, super chat, super asses, whatever. Okay, if you can bounce a quarter off your ass and video it, bam, that counts. All right. Just sent it to me. Anyway, so yeah, and I do have a very good story. So what I did is I put it at 1 for an hour. Okay. And then I'm going to put it at 1 for another. If we make this goal, I'll put it at 1 for another. Either way, I'll put it at 1 for another hour. Because if we only get 1, if we do, I have another story I'll tell, but I'll save the 2 for, I'll save the better one for the 2. And yes, I am a criminal. Do not turn me in, even though there's, time limit. Okay. All right, let's go. All right. And if I find out any of you did, I'm going to track you down. All right. And again, happy birthday, Fernette. All right. You could play Sophia. I'm just kidding, Fernette. I'm just kidding. And I bet you are absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I bet you are. I want to make those pictures like Anne does. I got that grok, and I'm lost. I'm lost, guys, on it. So it's please. Anyway, Anne, I hope you got through. I'm so sorry. I felt terrible. And this morning I checked. Good morning, Axelot. I checked to see if you were live. And you weren't. And I was gonna just like have you playing while I, and say hi while I was setting mine up, but you weren't. But stop. I just did feel very bad about it. And I love talking about skincare. And I also think we should just pick one of our channels. I don't want to do both on, because they figured, hey, we both have the same audience, so then they'd have to pick whose channel they're gonna watch it on, and I would rather just do one of them. If you want to do it on your channel, that's fine. Wherever you want to go, wherever you want to go, I will follow. All right. So I got a little mix of kind of fun stuff to watch. Oh, I forgot to put the one up. Well, we'll watch that another time. You know those little cars that you see? I don't think we really have them too often. We have them in this country, but it's rare. And it has like 3 wheels. Well, there's a few actually girls I found after watching one video of girls that have like those little cars dressed all up with Hello Kitty. The whole inside is Hello Kitty. They have curtains, they've got mats, one's got a projector. They like live in their car that's the size of a cheese doodle. I don't understand it. Oh no, you didn't say that. I was thinking, remember when you said, Anne, when you said we can actually do it on both of our channels at the same time? And I thought to myself, after a while, I was like, um, we kind of have the same audience for most of the part, you know? So I think like then they would have to like choose, and if they get gas, it's all over. Yeah. Salty peach. So no, I know you didn't say that. I'm saying it, but we'll talk. Oh, you did? Oh, you did voice to the chat and it came up. That way is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. I didn't know you said that. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was just saying, well, I'll talk to you after this. Jill, I'm getting confused now. Now we've confused Jill. Okay. All right. Everything's here and let's go. All right. So, anywho, she's using voice text and it's messing up what she's saying. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought she was saying okay. I did voice that to the chat, like that. That's what I thought she said. I'll talk to her like in DMs. Okay. Anne. Oh, that voice to text. Oh my God. All right. I also don't like that Gemini compared to Google. Like, when you ask it a question, it's not as good at all. Not as good. Nope. Okay. So, all right. We've got a couple of different little thingamajiggies and they're interesting. So get your coffee. I know our Swedish mod isn't here. She's probably over in what I call crazy land. I mean, not to be mean, I'm not being mean when I say that. I mean, I'll say it to the person's, face joking around, But anyway, okay. So, because they go for days, All right. Let's start with this one. Okay. So TikTok seems to breed these things. I am going to dig more into this influencer. She's a narcissist, and the only thing that I could find on her this morning, because I did not have time while getting tests and stuff last night to really get to really pull things together for this morning. So I had to do it since I woke up. So, all right. This is somebody called Noelle Cheney from TikTok, and she is a piece of work. Total narcissistic lol cow, in my opinion. Maybe not lol cow, but disgustingly narcissistic. Okay. So this is the only video I could find, or,
getting online begging for stuff, thinking you're entitled to free stuff because you have followers. Stop.
Why am I doing
Shut
that?
up.
Why am I
All
begging for sponsorships again? I'm not begging for sponsorships.
First of all, Subway, it is a crime that you have not sponsored me yet. The third year in a row that the Chiefs have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have not been invited by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs, by any brands. Yeah, it feels personal at this point. It really does. You are from
It feels personal. I think this girl seriously needs medication. Are you serious? It feels personal that you haven't been invited by, hi Clint, by the actual Chiefs, by the Super Bowl itself, by a brand, by whatever. You should be invited to the Super Bowl personally, and at this point it feels personal. If we all felt like that, like, I want to go because okay, being where I'm from, hockey's big. So let's say I want to go to the playoffs and all that. And how come I wasn't invited? It's starting to feel personal. I mean, how crazy would I sound? We should all have some cake in honor of Frenette. Go for it, guys. I'll have a Diet Coke. I was feeling bloated. Okay, we don't want to get any bigger. Hello, Clint. Again, if I said that, I'm sorry. I'm starting to lose my mind little by little. Okay. But this girl is something. Jesus H, right?
brand, any brand, and you are coming across this video, I beg you to please watch.
Oh my God. I'm embarrassed.
If you needed any more evidence that this person thinks that she's better than you because she has more followers than you, I don't know what you'd be looking for, because there's nothing else that needs to be said. So the other day I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw something come across my For You page that genuinely
Everything's
pissed
on
me
the
off.
For You
Just
page.
when I think that influencers can't get any more entitled and out of touch, they do the impossible.
Oh, and now TikTok has made a couch, guys, a couch viral. Have you ever in your life? I mean, it's a nice looking couch. I did my living room in like mid-century. So my couch is like a 50s looking couch. So are my tables. The only thing that's not is the recliner, but basically, so the couch looks nice, but it's not like you wouldn't want to sleep on it or whatever. Okay. But a couch is viral anyway. I will be doing a Amazon finds and look at some great Amazon things that I found for decent prices. I'll be doing that this week. So if you are into that stuff, I'm not talking about like, just beauty products. I'm talking about anything, household products, furniture, whatever, you name it. If you saw the last one I ever did, okay.
More entitled and more out of touch. And this might be one of the more delusional and out of touch influencers. that I have ever seen. So the entitled influencer
My
in
dad
question
has a
that we're gonna be
recliner in
discussing
his
today
room,
is this person right
anonymous.
here. This is Noelle Cheney, also known as Noelle Loves Sloths on TikTok. She has almost 6 million followers. Okay,
And he
this is
has
important
another chair
information.
he
When you
likes
have this
in the
many
living room,
followers,
but
you are making a ton of money off of social media. She's also a full-time high school teacher. I don't know what subject she teaches, but she's got a lot of followers for doing like school lunch videos. Like she eats the lunch at school in her
oh,
classroom and talks, I guess. She also has 1.37
oh
million
God,
subscribers on YouTube as
is there
well. So she's on
baloney
multiple
involved?
platforms and she's got a huge following on all of these different platforms. This is somebody who's making a ton of cash on social media. So you can imagine everyone's surprise when she got on her TikTok the other day
She's making
and
a lot of
begged
money.
brands to send her free stuff for her bachelorette party.
If you are from a brand, any brand, and you are coming across this video,
Oh my
I beg you
God.
to please
I'm
watch.
A
embarrassed.
brand, any brand. She doesn't care. Any brand, guys.
I doubt this will get any traction, but
Say
I'm just going
Elf.
to try because I am planning my bachelorette weekend. It's coming up in a couple months and I'm so freaking excited. And I'm not going to tell all y'all exactly where I'm going yet, but I will say we are going to the beach because I love the beach. And I'm working on putting
beach. If you're going to the beach and you're making all this money, apparently across different platforms, you can afford to give yourself what you want to give you. If some brand chooses you, have you ever thought that maybe they just don't like your vibe? The way you're acting right now, I know I don't like it. I wouldn't sponsor you, like if I had something to sponsor you with, like, I don't know, but I wouldn't sponsor you. I wouldn't send you a free makeup brush set. No, not even like a little necklace or charm or whatever. You just know. You're a turn off. I like that lamp. All right.
some gifts together for all of my guests, my best friends in the world that are so graciously coming on this trip with me and spending money to be with me. And the way I view this trip is, yes, it's my bachelorette.
Oh, Crocs,
but like
sponsor
I view
me.
it more as like I'm thanking my friends for walking into my
Everybody
You guys, I'm
write
sorry.
letters.
I don't know if I'll ever get over the fact that someone who has this many followers
Oh,
is getting
yes,
on here
Fran.
and begging for free stuff. She can pay for it her damn self. Okay, this is insane. And I have to also say, I have never, ever,
My
ever
birthday's
seen an
next
influencer do
month
this.
from
If this is
that.
a thank you to your friends for spending money in your wedding, which I'm sure is costing them an arm and a leg, why is it up to the brands to have to thank them for you and give you free stuff to give to them? How about you thank them with your money? Okay, are we insane?
and changing my life for the better, being my inspiration, being my motivation, and just
What
being
the
such great friends to
hell
me.
is
So
this
trip is really
crazy
a thank
cow
you to
talking
them because they're
about?
spending money to be with me.
It's a thank you to them, but I can't be bothered to buy them stuff with my own money. You can't make it
like
up.
Some of them are in my
Michaela, I know
wedding,
what you're
and
saying.
I just love them all
She'll
so much. So I
never
want to give
get
them
that
the
kind of
best
shit,
weekend
but
ever.
good
Everything
comment.
that my
Hi,
maid of honor, my
B-Walsh.
sister, and I are planning, like we are keeping everybody, the whole group in mind. Like it's not just
Is it
only
my
what I want
air's
to do. It's
on?
like
I
things
haven't
that,
gone
yes,
out
that I would like
yet.
to do, but that I also think the group would like to do as well. Really want their gifts to be amazing. My sister and I have already like decided on some things we want to try to give them. But if there's any brands out there that want to take part in some gifting,
Oh, God.
and obviously like I will post all about you and love you forever and support you forever.
No,
I
you
will post
won't.
about you and love you forever.
That's
and
what
support
they
you
have
forever.
all
So
said.
let me just get this straight. Like this is just purely from a viewer perspective. Okay, why would you?
Okay, for some reason her name escaped me, and I don't know. I think it's the medicine they gave me last night. It really affects me bad. I hate it. Okay, it's like super dose of what I take, and that makes me not be able to get my words out. Okay, just so bear with me. Elena, oh come on, she had Makeup Geek. Okay, she is, in my opinion, one of the most genuine people, and in like the first one that I ever noticed with their real own brand. And she said something that really touched me one day. She knew how to put makeup on, and she knew how to what are we saying about? Yeah, Marlena. Thank you, Salty Peach. Thank you. See, I'm telling you, it's not working. Why is Kiki Chanel up there? Okay. Okay. Anyway, so Marlena, she said that she used to walk down the street and feel like people were staring at her because that she's a big girl. She's not a little skinny mini, whatever, like this elongated face here. Okay. All right. Moving along. She's not. But she's beautiful and she can do makeup and she's an artist, I swear. And oh no, it's okay. I figured that out, Anonymous. Don't you worry, I'm on it. Yeah, right. When anybody hears Jill say she's on it, she ain't on shit. So she said, now I know. They come up and they say, oh, I love your makeup or whatever. Or they're looking at her because they like it. Oh, really, Axelot? And she's just, but not straight or girly. Okay, well, that's why they're best friends, huh? So yeah, it's like, that got me. She to me was the one and she got screwed over by her so-called friend. That's why don't do business with friends unless you're going to do the same kind of contracts. I say just don't do business with friends. But if you're going to, make sure you have the same type of contracts that you would have with anybody else, because she got screwed by Jaclyn Hill. Totally screwed. I was very sad when Makeup Geek closed. It didn't make it, and it was not doing so great before the pandemic, but when the pandemic hit, forget it. It just didn't make it. Also, today there's just so much there's too much out there. Even I have to say, like, I'm trying to get rid of some makeup eyeshadow palettes, and I hasn't even left the room, let alone the apartment. Okay, let's go.
Ever trust this person's endorsement of a product when they've explicitly said, I don't care what brand it is, I will support you in perpetuity? Who says that? No matter what this brand does in the future, I will support you because you sent me free stuff. Where's the integrity here in saying this? This is by definition, you're selling out. I don't care who's sending me this
beyond
stuff.
Selling out.
I'll love you forever and I'll shout you out. And it's like, it's so inauthentic. There's no integrity in this. And as a viewer, me watching you, hearing you say that, I will never trust anything you say ever again. Because why would I? Because you've been essentially paid off or, incentivized to say this and endorse these products, which you've never tried. You've never tried these products. And you're just doing a shot in the dark. Like, hey guys, send me whatever. And whatever it is.
If you're pathetic enough to have to get on here and, thank you, Anne. Please hit like, guys. I need those likes. I sound like that. I sound like Matthew McConaughey in Dazed and Confused. Watch the leather, man. Watch the leather. Okay. Anyway, and do the contracts when everything is still great. Yeah, exactly, Axelot. Number 9. Number 9. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. I'm guessing you mean in the thumb pressing. Okay. So I would never listen to her. Oh, if you send me free stuff. And I don't understand. If she's so big and has all these followers, brands should be sending her shit like crazy, right? So do tell why she's got, have to beg like this. like a small dog begging for a treat. I mean, it's insane. And she is going to just say, oh, this is great. Here's what I would have said if if any brand that wants to send me something that I may use in my wedding or party or whatever, I will be sure to test this product out on camera. I don't know. I personally wouldn't have done that at all. But yeah, that's what I would do. Not give me shit and I will always say your product, rocks. It's insane. That's what I was thinking, Fernette. I didn't want to say it, but yes, scream. Holy shit. Yes. I ain't begging for shit. God. I know you're not. Here I am begging for whatever it is. Oh, God. But the funniest was Michael's, tell the damn story. Jesus, okay. Okay, let's go.
Promote it. What? This is a problem. This trend of influencers asking for free things and in return saying that they'll give their glowing endorsement of a product. We can't be doing this. Okay. This can't be happening anymore.
But just direct message me if you're interested or you have any ideas. I'm just so excited to thank my girls for sticking with me. So
what girls?
So here were some of the comments. These are from her viewers. So it says 5.8 million followers and a full-time job. You pay for it, babes. Almost 400 likes on that comment. Exactly. These people have enough money. Asking for free stuff on top of that is straight up greed. Pay for it your damn self. This is a whole mess. Okay. Getting up on here and talking like this and asking for free things. It's just insane. Somebody said stays begging for brand sponsors. Somebody said, y'all are weird. We all know teachers are underpaid and overworked. Why wouldn't you want to help her get deals with brands? Once again, we cannot live in delusion. Okay. All of us. If you have this many followers on social media, you are making a ton of money. Okay. By the way, I 100% agree. I think most people agree that teachers are underpaid and overworked. 100%. Yes, we agree on that.
I agree.
This is not one of them. Okay. I would love to see teachers get free stuff from brands just for being teachers. Not to mention, she's not asking for her classroom. She's asking for her bachelorette party. Okay. She's not asking for the students in her class. She's asking for her friends and her bridal party.
Her girlies.
This person can buy it themselves. Okay. Let's step into reality. They say at the end, why wouldn't you want to help her get deals with brands? As a viewer, weird. I do not want to help influencers get deals with brands. First of all, that's not my job. Okay. You go out and you email people. Okay. Do some work behind the scenes. Reach out to people, network. Okay. That's part of your job. But also, I'm not helping an influencer get brand deals. Okay. And get more money when they have promised, once again, a glowing review. They don't even know where the brand is coming from. They've never tried it before. I'm not helping somebody get one over on me. I'm not doing it. So they said no. Somebody else said, this is embarrassing. Here's another one. From a PR standpoint, your content doesn't really align with brands who scream bachelorette. She replied and said, I post about brands outside of food on Like to Know It and IG every day. Hope this helps. By the way, you are soon about to learn she's trying to be snarky with the hope this helps comment. This person's offering her good advice because as a viewer, yeah, her content doesn't really align with what brands are probably looking for or what would make sense for brands to invest in if her content is not really salesy kind of content. That's not really what she is. She eats lunch at school. She does teacher skits. Like that's what people are interested in. What I see from this is her audience telling her, we're not really interested in seeing that kind of stuff from you. And it probably wouldn't sway me to buy anything, which would be the whole point of why a brand want to invest in the first place. Here's a good one. Shibby said, if you're thanking them, then shouldn't you pay? Exactly. She says, we are planning on buying several things. Just thought I would ask if any brands want to gift anything beyond what we are already buying. I'm seeing another trend on social media right now that is concerning that I think we really got to get ahead of. The bridal party stuff, the wedding stuff, it's getting out of control. I think a lot of people are seeing influencers go way over the top for their bachelorette parties. And now it's making everybody else feel like they have to do that too. Guys, you do not. Okay. If you bought, like she said, we already bought them several things. That's enough. End it there. Okay. Because it's this trend of like, we're over consuming on things, just throwing as much stuff as we can get at people. Then
first of all, TikTok, social media, that is not the real world. The problem is that we turn it into the real world. Okay. Nobody needs to have all this crap for a bachelorette party. I mean, you guys know, like from the stories that I've worked, bachelor parties, and some of them, were people who had money, and they would hire out an event thing. And that's, remember I told you guys about the one where we did it was like 50s themed, and we did like a what do you call that, oh my god, I lost it. See, I'm telling you guys, that trip to the hospital really did me in. But you know, where you're not stripping. I'll remember the word in a minute. You guys have heard the story, but it's like a type of show that they used to do. It's like right on the tip of my tongue right now, and I just can't get it out. But anyway, and his family and him, they didn't go begging. Do I think they went a little overboard? Yeah, the company that was Burlesque. Thank you, Frenette. Thank you. Yeah, and that, because I remember I did a burlesque. I really like burlesque. I like it a lot. I think it's creative. I think it's fun, and you don't have to be like, you know, standing there naked, you know, covered in glitter and whatnot. So, and whatnot. Oh God, that was gross. But thanks for yeah, they gave me a big dose of that shit last night before I left. I hate it. Okay, so it just makes you feel like you're in a fog, you know, a little bit. So okay, the thing is, they had a whole like event planned. Okay, that was prior to social media. That was just somebody who came for money. Now, in normal times back then, people had, they planned their party, they had their fun, like the women had their fun, did their thing, and then, you know, that was it. I know in the UK they have the hen parties, and you dress up like hens, and, you know, go out, and, you know, you see them, and they have the satchel around the one that's going to get married and all that. So that's normal. Getting on here and having these exquisite, out of control, expensive ass parties, that's not normal for the everyday person. You know, we're not all multi-millionaires. We're just not. We're not all celebrities. I mean, to think that the Patriot, who would she think it was? The Chiefs should have invited her to the Super Bowl. I mean, there you go. We eloped, had a barbecue when we got back. Bravo. That is where to go. Nice. I had a hen's night in Australia. Oh, that's right. They do that there too, don't they? We dressed for the strip club and saw the Chippendales. Oh, you go, girl. Axelot's got stories, by the way. And I swear I'm dragging her up here for a story night. Look at the Ola. I'm a professional hen. Just thought I'd tell you. I think it might be raining.
Asking brands for free stuff on top of that. We don't need to be doing this. I think this is an
Her
influencer-driven
eye
trend right
colors are
now
always
that's once again
beautiful,
trending in the wrong direction.
but
Someone
you
said
can't
you have
see
almost
it.
6 million followers and a full-time job. How can you not reach out to brands and pay yourself? I'm so confused. And she says, I have
Me
already put a
too.
lot of money into this. If you had watched the whole video, you would know that we have already paid for everything ourselves. First of all, most people pay for everything themselves for their own weddings. Yeah, believe it. Okay. That doesn't make you entitled
Except for Michaela, who had Elf pay for everything. Come on now, Michaela. We know they paid for everything with your lying ass. Go on.
to free stuff because you have followers. Somebody said, girl, stop begging for stuff. Exactly. The optics of doing this in front of your followers as well is
embarrassing.
wild. Somebody said, girl, I think they're supposed to reach out to you. Yeah, thanking your friends by begging for free goods, laughing emoji. Somebody said, I have secondhand embarrassment for her. Big yikes. People that have money begging for free things will always baffle me. Yeah, please. It's gross. This person said, I paid for everything. If you cannot afford it, don't have a batch. Clearly there's something wrong.
There
if you're
it
asking for free
is.
stuff. Okay. Somebody said, wait, what the hell? Hey, all brands. I teach and work 2 jobs and I'm a mom. If you want to gift me too. They said, this is beyond, like probably beyond insane.
I like what
it
she
is.
said.
Someone said, this screams desperation. So she made a clapback video addressing anyone who was rightfully horrified by her shamelessly begging for stuff that she doesn't need. And here was the caption. Once again, the haters are taking over my comment section, all because I tried to shoot my shot with brands so I could give back to my amazing friends on my badge.
You're supposed to put a portfolio together and then you send out to brands. You do not just get on and say what she said. You don't do that. And the reason I know this is because I had a lot of followers at one point on Instagram, and this girl was going to audit it for me and tell me which ones did better to do even better. And then she told me, like, she did this for this plus product photos, for companies for a living. And so she would also show like how she did the photos, cracking, like literally she lived in Australia, and she would like break rocks, and she would make these amazing backgrounds. And I know I saw her work on one thing. I just knew it was her work in this one company. But the thing is, that's how it's done. You get a portfolio made, especially if you're on different platforms like she is and has all these followers. You don't pathetically get on looking crazy as fuck and beg when you've got all that money. This is something that you do behind the scenes. You don't do this in front of your whole audience. Girl, you made an ass of yourself. I'm just saying.
It's crazy.
Video I made yesterday definitely ruffled.
She made an ass of herself after I told the Bo Peep story. Just saying.
Some feathers in the comments. Not really sure why. Not doing anything different than what most influencers and content creators do.
I've literally never seen an influencer outright beg for stuff. Shaking a tin cup saying, give me stuff, give me free stuff.
I made a video where I just said, if you're a brand and you want me to promote your products or feature you on my social media platforms, DM me. I'm hosting a bachelorette at the beach and I'm making some gifts for my guests. If you want to be part of that, awesome, direct message me. Amount of comments in my comments section saying, I'm so embarrassing, I'm so desperate. Why am I doing that? Why am I begging for sponsorships again? I'm not begging for sponsorships.
If you are from a brand, any brand, and you are coming across this video, I beg you to please watch.
You're not begging?
I don't understand why when I do completely normal things that all influencers and content creators do.
We gotta stop this. If this is normal for influencers and content creators to do, we need to seriously and quickly make it not normal. Why are you getting online begging for stuff, thinking you're entitled to free stuff because you have followers? Stop. Shamelessly begging for stuff. It's concerning that she sees other people doing this. Allegedly, once again, I've never seen somebody do this before. Like, genuinely, I'm not. But if she sees people doing this and she thinks that that's an inspirational, aspirational content, it's a problem.
Why it's such a big deal when I do them, but nobody bats an eye when others do. I follow so many other influencers who do this on a regular basis.
Why are you following influencers who are doing this?
And guess what? They get a lot of gifts from brands from those videos. I literally watched two separate influencers
from those videos.
Who made videos complaining about how they never got invited on tart trips. And now they've both been invited on multiple tart trips.
So she saw videos of influencers complaining, her words, not mine, complaining about not getting to go on a tart trip. And then they got invited. And she saw that as, okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to complain.
So I don't know why everyone's acting like this is such a crazy thing to do. In the video, I literally talked about how much I love my friends and how I am making gifts for them. And I'm already put a lot of my own money into it. And I was just
saying, guess what? Then you should put all you should flip the bill for it. It's your party. These are gifts that you want to give to them. Tell me why these brands taking out of their advertising fund would pay for this crap? Tell me. I need to know. Where do they benefit? I don't get it. I've never fucking heard of you. You know, I mean, then again, I could give it 2 shits about TikTok, but I digress. The thing is, you have to, like, okay, back in the day, they used to use their like when they give gifts to these, it makes us all sick what they're giving to influencers. And I think it makes us sick because the influencers are showing off the gifts, like throwing it back in people's faces. And I think that's why we get so angry and everybody gets so angry. But the thing is, like the Tarte trip, that's been a bad thing forever now, right? Like everybody's like, with that already. And she, you don't want to leave now. We got somebody who goes in their pants soon. Coming up. Coming up on, never mind, just make it a surprise. The thing is, it's like, she is just, she's just too ridiculous. I can't. Never heard back from. Oh, I'm sorry. My daughter was getting sponsorship offers with bikini companies. We said they were free to send her their product up front. Never heard back from them. Yeah, then there was something not right about that. And you were right to say, like, up front and, whatever. Well, anonymous, you know what you got to do. If it's buffering, reset. So, yeah, I still have a code from a skincare brand that's very, very good, actually, especially if you've spent time in the sun, because what's down, deep down, comes up to takes about 10 to 15 years or 8 to 15 years to surface on the skin. But that's another thing. Okay, anyway. And the thing is, it's like, I've had friends that they're not huge influencers, but they work their ass off. You work your ass off for nothing for a long time before you get anything. And like my friend, she's on here. She's got she's usually, though, on Instagram, but she does have a channel. But she got a bike. She got some nice clothes. She did pretty well. Let's just say that she's starting to do well. And my other a girl that I made very good friends with, like met in person and everything. We talk all the time. She did very well, to the point where she was sending me stuff and I had too much stuff. And I'm like, please, and it only send me if it's not been opened so I can donate. Okay, moving along. This girl's just too entitled for me. Too entitled.
That if
I already put a lot of my own money into it. Girl, you and everybody else, you're not entitled to free stuff because you have followers. I'm sorry. Pay for it.
brands want to be included, that would be so amazing. I'd be so grateful.
Pretty eyes.
And to just let me know if they want to gift my friends anything. Literally none of it is for me. My bachelorette trip that I'm planning is for my friends. And I just thought it would be so cool to have some brands in on it if they wanted to be. I don't know why I always have to defend myself for this. Like, I don't know why.
Because it's ridiculous.
It's such a double standard for me versus other influencers. But
it's
I'm doing
all
my best
about
out here, and I just want my friends to have the best
the
experience on my
world's
bachelorette. That's all
blah,
I was hoping
blah.
for.
This person is, by the way, a professional victim and cannot take accountability. Okay, she's making this video because it ruffled some feathers, right? Her own audience is telling her, hey, we don't like this. Okay, we don't like you begging for stuff. Go back to making a lunchtime video. They stay in your lane. They want that. They don't want to see you doing these things. It's not a double standard. No one wants to see this. Once again, the haters are taking, no, it's your followers, girl. It's your followers.
If people get mad at that, then that is their problem and they have their own issues to sort out.
No, girl, it's actually your problem. If your audience is telling you that they don't like what you're doing, it's your problem. So here were some of the responses to that. Okay. Once again, they're not happy. So they said, you're not an influencer. You're not purchasing items with your own money to review for us. You make lunch videos. You don't bring any value to the brands you are hoping to receive free gifts from. I don't know if I actually agree with her not being an influencer because she's got all the hallmarks of an entitled, out of touch influencer. She's playing the part very well. I think that she's actually more like an influencer, unfortunately, than most people I've seen on the internet, actually. Somebody said, I haven't seen influencers making videos asking for free PR stuff. She says, I see it every day. Every day you're seeing influencers asking for free stuff, making begging videos. No. Someone said, because it seriously came off as begging. I have never seen a video like that ever.
I wear
DM them
Tarte
behind the scenes
all the time.
Email. This is your job. If you want stuff, okay, and if you have the pre-existing connections with brands,
she's not
that
a
you should, and
makeup
if you use products that you know you want to include in your little goodie bags, then privately message them, okay? But doing this in front of other people is insane. That's not anyone's job. It's your job. Do your job. Somebody said, but why do you deserve a Tarte trip? You don't even wear or use makeup. Regardless, if it's for your friends, you aren't a makeup influencer. And then she replies, I wear Tarte all the time. I used to post about it a lot, but people were bullying me in my comments, so I stopped. Okay.
Hold on. They were bullying you because you used Tarte? Have you? Shut up. Shut up. Long screen face. Just shut up. This is ridiculous. Nobody bullied you because you wore Tarte all the time. I mean, I got one of those round Tarte, you know, like the beautiful packaging. It was one of my first pretty, you know, palettes. And it has all like of the shimmers and like one matte in it, which is my flesh color. Okay. But the point of the matter is, even why would you bully somebody because they wore Tarte all the time? Show me the video. Show me the video. I want to see where you were bullied. Liar.
Here, I feel like this comment is her acknowledging that she wants to go on a Tarte trip and thinks that she deserves to go on a Tarte trip.
No, you don't.
Crazy. You have to look at what your audience is saying. Your
gotta
audience
be
is telling you,
big
I don't want to see
in
makeup
makeup
content from
to
you.
go.
They want lunch videos. I don't know why, but they want lunch videos. They don't want to see makeup stuff. So it's like thinking that you're entitled to go on a brand trip because you have followers. It's just out of touch. It's so entitled. It's crazy. Somebody said, ha ha ha, girl, you are trying too hard. Privately DM the companies. And then she replies, all influencers are tryhards and extra and doing too much. That's literally how they became successful. Shake my head. Get a life. So they became successful because they begged for free things. You really think that? Okay, what's going on up there? It's delusion. Someone else said, it's one thing for brands to send things to an influencer, not send multiple gifts for their bridal party and bachelorette party. That's tacky to ask. Influencers don't ask and beg. Companies choose. Then she comments back and says, it's actually not tacky at all. And I see creators every day that do the same exact thing. Get a life. I mean, these are people that are following her, that are giving her solid advice from their point of view about how they feel about the video that she made. And she's telling them to get a life. So somebody said, but you're not an influencer. And somebody said, do you honestly think you're equally matched as other influencers to be invited on one of those Tarte trips? Be for real. She has a very specific kind of content that's not really suited for stuff like this. Someone said, because you're not an influencer.
It's like, okay, on here, I wouldn't expect on this platform, okay? What I did on another platform was makeup, skincare, and like reviews and it started changing when it started with the reels, because what would happen is, let's say you started something and it was a picture, you had to turn that picture into a reel, and if you didn't, you go into a reel, and then as you kept going, you would stay in the reels. Like, you're missing out on all the other content that's pictures and writing. I mean, there was some really great content that it wasn't video, but everybody wants to be TikTok now. And that was the thing. And I had just gotten tired of it, I mean, yeah, now you could get paid. I mean, I was working my ass off with live streams and shit. And back then you didn't get anything, and it would be weird to put up. I never even heard of Cash App even back then. But like, it just, you worked your ass off for nothing. It took a long time to get somewhere. And when you finally did, I don't know. I give the people that are not buying, a lot of them are buying, like, little bit here, little bit there. They're buying their viewers and subscribers. So yeah, now they've made all different ways you can make money on there, competing with TikTok. So, okay.
Lunch in front of a camera that isn't an influencer. Somebody else said, no hate, but truth.
Like that would be like me going and having a bicycle company, or no, wait, like I did just makeup and skincare, okay? And like reviews and makeup looks, hooded eyes, that kind of thing. But that would be like, then say a shoe company coming at me, or whatever, a car company with a tool set, like, here's a free tool set. Like, where would who would even be looking at me with a tool set? I mean, that's what this is equivalent to. What am I babbling about? All right.
Lunches. I mean, you may if you get
I was
sponsored.
babbling,
but you're not
let's be honest.
People have spoken. Somebody else said, y'all gifts should go to people who actually can't afford it, not people who can.
No,
That's how wealthy people
not,
will always
right,
remain wealthy. Yep. I mean, they said it. Not me. Most don't beg.
You
somebody else
said
said,
something
I
nice
think
about
it could have been
me.
worded
I
better.
saw
I think the video
it
should
in
have been
my
at all. But yeah. And then somebody said, I don't know. I guess it was giving entitled.
Salty.
Real influencers don't
Thank
beg.
you.
Yeah. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that in her original post, she wrote, brands and small businesses, please watch. I'd love to feature you and promote your products on my batch trip. Personally, I find this to be extremely performative, because the best way to actually support small businesses, and if you actually wanted to help them, you would buy the stuff, especially when you have the financial means to do so. The best way to support a small business is to actually buy their stuff, not requiring them or asking them to provide free things to an entire bridal party. That is not support, especially, like I said, when you have the means to do so. That is how I know all of this is performative. She wants a pat on the back to say, hey, I'm helping small business, when she's actually not doing that. The small business would be taking a bigger risk than she is. She's getting the better end of this deal. She gets free stuff from them. And all of this is confirmed by one of her recent posts, where she says she wants to lift up small businesses, but doesn't even post them on her TikTok account, which is her biggest platform. She posted on her smallest platform, which is Instagram. Once again, if you actually wanted to help them, you would buy their stuff with your money. And all she's doing is spam posting them on her Instagram story, which goes away after 24 hours. Guys, learn to recognize when someone is being performative right in front of you. She's playing in your face. She wants people to pat her on the back, and instead she's actually exploiting small businesses. Then I came across this video, and thankfully I did, because it provided even more context to how out of touch this person actually is.
So I'm going to tell you why it feels like a double standard.
Ooh, here we go. Double standard, guys. Double standard.
I don't even know how long ago it was, but it was a Poppy video. You basically said that the influencers that received
a Poppy video. Oh, that Poppy
crapola. They weren't deserving of the sponsorship just because you were like, they probably don't even use it. Where I actually use the product.
Here she is again. First of all, it's insane to say out loud, they don't even use it and I do, so I deserve it. I mean, what a wild thing to say. So she clearly has this
She's another one
where she thinks because I have followers, I deserve X, Y, and Z, and other people don't.
I will just never forget you watching that video. And I used to watch a lot of your videos, but that will always be embedded in my head that you got up on camera and was like, you don't even know if these other influencers use the product or not, but you made sure you made that statement. And it was just because you didn't receive a Poppy sponsorship. And I can't find that video, or I would clip it in here. I don't know if you deleted it.
She deleted it. It's a trend of hers where she will go back and delete things.
Or if it's just a video that happened a long time ago.
My mouth is wide open.
And so maybe you're not doing anything now. I haven't watched you in a while, but that will always be embedded in my brain that you got up on camera and got mad at other influencers for receiving a Poppy sponsorship while you did not.
I was intrigued by this comment because it led me to do some more digging. So it says, Noelle, please delete this. This is not you. It's disappointing.
Yeah, it's
so
amazing.
Thinking, is this really her? Right? Is this just a one-time thing?
There's a lot of people.
No, actually,
but the entitlement is
to be exactly like something that she would do, because she's done it before many times. And this comment led me down a rabbit hole. So it says, it's the way you do it. like how you begged a brand to send you to the Super Bowl. And then when your team lost, you posted a video saying,
Oh,
thank goodness I
God.
didn't go,
Oh,
which you
no.
deleted. Let's take a look at that now, shall we?
The fact that it is the third year in a row that the Chiefs, the Kansas City Chiefs, the city in which I live, the
Oh
third year in a
my
row that the Chiefs
God.
have made it to the Super Bowl, and I have
Oh,
not been invited
God.
by the Super Bowl, by the Chiefs, by any brands. Yeah, it feels
Oh,
personal at this point.
okay,
It really does.
excellent.
You think that you should be invited by the Super Bowl?
And the
By the
Chiefs,
Super Bowl.
and
You
by
think
the
the Kansas
Chiefs.
City Chiefs should invite you to the Super Bowl? You specifically. Wait a minute. This is the craziest, most
Thanks,
delusional thing
Michael.
I've ever seen in my life. She's dead serious, by the way. Oh, well, don't worry. We'll get to that. This is not a parody. This is not her being funny or facetious or anything along those lines.
It
She's
sounds
100%
like
dead
a
serious. And she goes,
parody.
it's personal
It's
at this point. I have not been invited
crazy.
to the Super Bowl. Girl, do you think you're going to sit with Taylor Swift in her suite? What's going on? If you want to go so bad, pay for it.
Guys, go to the games. I post about going to the games.
By the way,
Yes,
she's
it's
posting evidence
embarrassing.
of herself at the games. This is how I know that this is not a prank. She had to go back and collect this.
I wear my Chiefs gear every single week on Fridays and sometimes on other days too. Sundays, obviously, as well. I don't know what else I have to do. I am such a huge fan. Ever since I have moved onto Kansas City soil, which I have been living in the Kansas/Kansas City area for almost 10 years now. Ever since I moved here, I've been a Chiefs fan. Not only that, I've been a football fan my entire life.
Girl, you in like half the country. The caption says, please, if you're a brand and you want to work together, I would be more than, I don't know, happy, whatever.
Huge football fan. I watch 6 hours of football every single Sunday. Like, it is.
You again and half the country. Why do you think that you should be? Oh my God. Who are you that you should be invited to the Super Bowl? Tell me. Now, the people who I've seen invited to the Super Bowl are people like Taylor Swift, who I don't know if I'm not into football, to be honest. My sport is like hockey, you know. But the thing is, I don't know if she ever did like a halftime show or sang or whatever at a Super Bowl thing. But I don't know what the deal is there. But maybe she buys her own. See, who the hell knows? But the people who got when Rihanna, wasn't it Rihanna? Yeah, when she was singing there, and then there was like her makeup brand. She brought some of her the makeup influencers because it was about her own makeup brand. So she got some of them to go. What the hell makes you invitable to the Super Bowl? I'm just wondering. Just throwing it out there. Are you picking up what I'm throwing down? Because I don't think you are. I think you're nuts. I think you are batshit crazy, honey.
This is my life. I love it so much. And I post about it a lot. And so the fact that I haven't been invited, yeah, I'm heartbroken, especially
It's
when I get to see all of
personal.
these amazing influencers
How
who
do,
get invited
sir?
every year and they have no connection to either team involved in the Super
We
Bowl.
love
Sometimes no
Nine
connection to football
Chins.
whatsoever.
So here she
What
is again,
is
saying
that?
explicitly, these other influencers don't deserve it as much as
Is that
I
a
do. You've got
chair?
internal problems that you've got to figure out. Okay. Every person you see, you think that person doesn't
Nine
deserve it. I
Chins.
do, because I have, 6 million followers on TikTok. First of all, who cares? This line of thinking is a real problem. Okay. Seriously. Influencers that are going around thinking this, genuinely thinking it's personal at this point that the Super Bowl is
Yeah,
not
she
sending me, and these other people that have no
personal.
connection to these
You're
teams are going.
sick.
Do you know that most people watch football? Do you know
I
that
was in the
most people want to go to
hospital
Super Bowl? It's the most
myself
televised
yesterday.
event. I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, I want to be invited.
Since
So just
Saturday
take this
night.
as my application. Brands. I love to eat. I love to drink.
I'm
I love
so
everything.
sorry
Not
you're
everybody
so
else. I love
sick.
to eat and drink. Like, me too. Where's my Super Bowl ticket? Why am I not sitting on the 50-yard line? This is beyond.
So that won't be an issue. So if you want to bring me to the Super Bowl in New Orleans this
Okay,
year,
you're
I am
gonna
also a
you're gonna
huge
do
Chiefs
the
fan. Like,
replay
you will not
tonight.
regret it. I promise. Yeah, it feels personal that I haven't been invited. Honestly, it feels personal. I know it's not, but it feels that way. Go Chiefs.
I hope you
These are the
feel
comments.
so much
And who are
better.
you? She comes
Nine
back.
Chins,
The person whose video
really.
you took
I
time out
hope
of your
you
day
feel
commented on.
better.
Somebody said, what if you just bought a ticket? Yeah, buy a ticket. Once again, we've got problems, okay? If you want to do something so badly, buy it yourself. Work for it, okay? Save money, set it aside so you can do the things that you want to do. Stop expecting other people to foot the bill for the things that you want. Just stop. She replied, like, girl, do you know how expensive those are? Yeah, everyone knows.
I
Really, you
got
don't
the
care that much if you
finger.
haven't shelled
I
out the money yet. So the
gave
burden's
it
on
to you this
brands
morning,
to
though.
get you
I
there.
replied.
Somebody said, wait, why would you get tickets? I'm confused. I'm confused too. Somebody said, you and millions of others. Yeah, this is funny. Somebody said, I lived in the KC area for 23 years, been to several games, have always watched the games, wear Chiefs gear. Where are my tickets? Yeah. How about the tickets for?
Oh, God, she's a Looney Tune, and I don't think I could take much more of her. We got to move on. Okay. B. Walsh, thank you so... Oops. Thank you so much. Oh, I know it's late for you. So if it's 11 there, hold on, and it's 8:38 here. So you are 12, like 14 and a half hours or something, right? Yeah, ahead of us. Wow. Well, I don't want, I want to make sure you get your rest. Oh, sorry, guys. B. Walsh. No running across. Well, B. Walsh, thank you very, very much. Woo, woo. Oh, so I get it, 14 hours. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much, B. Walsh. I appreciate it. So, I must have ran out of time on the 1 hour. So we got the one. Okay. So now I will restart. Oh, wait, let me give it a thumbs up too. I forgot. And a reply, even though she's gone. I didn't realize you could do that until I saw somebody do it. Definitely make sure. Oh, he's gone, long gone. But if he was listening in Ein Chins, I hope that he watches the rest of this. Okay, let's do start another goal. It's exactly the same goal, except for 1 hour and 1. If we get 2 in here, guys, if we get 2, we get 1 more, you get the good story. The criminal story. Oh, you're still here. Okay. Sitting here damn near talking. I thought I was damn near talking to myself. Okay. Which I do and answer. Thank you for your support, B. Walsh. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. Now, and so guys, remember, I just restarted the goal. Everything counts. Cash App, Ko-Fi, 2 memberships or more, and super chats and super stickers and super whatever the fucks. Super Bowls. Super Bowls. Okay, so basically, this girl is a piece of freaking work. I'm going to move on from her, but I think I'm going to start looking into her more.
People that maybe have actually lived there that long.
Because, we'll be here all day if we, cover this entire thing. I didn't have time to even, what do I call it? The cheap way, guys, the cheap way of, what do you call it? Like my cheap way of doing the time stamping, a timestamp, and then I just, instead of editing, my Jill editing. DIY mini care. Oh my God, look how old that is. Yay, caramba. Okay. This girl's good. Now she deserved to get partnershiped with Maybelline. Okay, anyway, moving along. She's funny. That's what I liked about her. She was funny. She's funny. All right. Get out of here. I'm on. All right, now. Okay, I'll hold the fridge restocks. Hold on. I will go to This Walmart shopper is being chased from the beginning. This is not a long video, so don't think it's going to drag or anything. And you got quite a little surprise. It is holy shit. Holy crap, that's loud. Lower my earbuds.
Stop!
On September 27th,
Keep
2022,
running, trust me.
police were called to a local Walmart in the Villages, Florida. The victim
In the
reported someone had taken
Villages,
her wallet out of her
Florida?
shopping cart
What?
while in the store.
What's she wearing? A red jacket. Red jacket? Okay. All right. Appreciate it.
I had a white jacket, but then I had a dark jacket for, nefarious activities. Nefarious. They involved a gas station. It's the garden center.
Knock. How you doing? Hey, we got a call about somebody taking a wallet from. Are you checking the? Okay. All right. I appreciate it. Got a lot going on.
Oh, I couldn't read that.
Hey, yes, sir. Okay, I will do
Let
that.
me get this straight. This dumb broad.
Okay. Thank
Okay, let me say this. This dumb broad could have made it out of the store. And if they would have put before the police got there, because you got to get out before the police get there. And if anybody that works there were to put their hands on you, okay, lawsuit. Lawsuit. Oh, what's this? What is this? Did somebody... Oh, no, I don't like that. It's not actually 2:30 here. I was just trying. I know it's not 2:30. I don't like that. Oh, from 9 Chins. Dude, I was so confused in the chat. It was ridiculous with the Ko-Fi. You guys have no idea what you're dealing with. Well, yes, some of you do. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah,
Who's the
you
one that
have to
called?
get out.
We don't have a description. She hung up before she gave a description for anything.
Yeah.
Is that the victim? Because I need to.
Yeah, I think she does have.
All right. Do we know where the suspect went off to?
What is?
They said Garden Center, right?
Pardon me?
Last we heard was Garden Center. Which one's the Garden?
Garden Center, bitch. I'd be gone.
Yep. I've
right.
seen her go down the middle over there.
Oh, these
What was that?
people.
And,
All right, let me walk
I don't know where
around.
she went then.
Okay.
So I was in the door.
As officers try to locate the suspect and figure out who the
Thank
victim
you
is,
very
the suspect
much,
starts running out the store after one of the officers walks past
9
her.
Chins.
You know which
I
she-
very
do you know where she
much
is right now? Where she went?
appreciate it. Yay, the
Okay.
things are
All
flying.
right. Thank you. There should be another one coming in shortly.
Thank you for the Diet Coke. Much appreciated. Oh, now we got 2. So you get your good story. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you, honey. Okay, so this dumb broad could have gotten out. And again, thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. And you were the inspiration behind me finally getting that put together. So anyway, this girl could have gotten out of the store. Okay. So what if you run past a little old lady, okay, that with her little Walmart thing on? You just keep on running. And you know what kills me? These people are getting paid shit. They're getting like treated like shit, but they will put themselves in harm's way to stop somebody from stealing crappy jewelry or some makeup or some shitty clothing. It's like, are you kidding me? Come on. I certainly wouldn't put my life at risk or getting hurt over this nonsense. So, it's not new. What? It's not nudist, but there's a big one that on there too. What the hell are you two talking about? I'm not saying shit. Go do your detective work. I think the villages. Is that what? Yeah, I couldn't understand the villages. Oh my God. Can they go to the Jill sounds very knowledgeable. Yes, I am. Yeah, or for loofahs. Are they putting your life in the hand for some loofahs? I don't know what. I hope that's what you meant. But it's insane. I'd be out of that store. I'm telling you guys, especially back in the heyday, I wouldn't be doing this now because I wouldn't steal a freaking lip liner from Walmart or a freaking pack of gum or a chapstick. There's just no way. It's not worth nothing, guys. I'm going to tell you this is worth your freedom. You better be able to get away. A 15-minute city everywhere by golf cart. Check out my new ride. Oh my God. I'd have Hello Kitty all over mine and Crocs and stuff. Oh, that must be a real Croc living life. I love it already. Okay. Well, we're going to finish this one up and I'm going to tell my story.
Stop! I hear him. Bye.
Before none stopped her. She's running through the parking lot toward 466.
Running through the parking lot towards 460.
Oh, dear God. Run naked.
Stop or I'm going to tase you.
I can't even see her.
Get on the ground.
Oh.
Put your hands behind your back.
I really just shit my pants.
Do not move.
He goes, I just shit my pants. I gotta say, that's one thing I've never said during an arrest of any kind.
I literally just. Bro,
Keep your hands.
I just shit my pants.
You shouldn't have run.
He's like,
You understand
you
me?
shouldn't have run.
Okay.
Oh God, this is fantastic.
Dude, I literally just shit my pants. I don't have to be careful.
Do not pull your hands
What a
away
pretty
from
dress.
me.
I thought she had a red jacket on.
17.
I just shit my pants. Okay.
Okay.
29.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Hold on, go
I'm
over.
crying for her.
Hold on, sir.
Don't move.
This is hilarious.
Just stop when I told you the first time.
Oh, God. Where do I find this shit? She was a conservative. And a nudist?
I was walking that way, and the Walmart employees told me down and said she's running, so I took off.
Because I was trying to find
Oh,
my ride.
put those gloves on.
Cool. So you normally run to your ride? No.
Okay. I just shit my pants, man.
Why'd you shit your pants?
Because I was running.
Okay. Every time you run, you normally shit your pants?
No, I just,
What's your name, hon?
I had to go to the bathroom. Crystal Kaiser.
Crystal Kaiser. Do you have some sort of ID?
No, not on me.
Oh my God. Stay here on an antibiotic. It'll work.
Just
Sound less gross.
running
have
as
to
soon
go
as
to
you
the
see us.
It wasn't that I seen you guys.
So why exactly were you running? Because I have to go to the bathroom. Okay,
There's
so
a
you
bathroom
normally
inside
run whenever you have to.
Walmart.
You know, there's bathrooms in Walmart.
But they're
right
disgusting.
My ride was.
Well,
My
they're
ride
better
was
than
about to leave
shitting
me.
on yourself.
Do you know why we're here? No. Okay. We're here because somebody says that they believe that you stole their wallet. Do you mind if I search your bag for that wallet? A wallet? Okay. Do you mind if I search your bag for that wallet? Yeah.
I
picked it
did
up and I
pick up
forgot.
the
It's in that
wallet.
brown
You
bag.
hear this
It's in the brown
crap?
bag. This is your purse? Yeah, I was gonna give it to the people.
Really acts
I
a
forgot
lot.
because I had to go to the bathroom.
I mean, it's a good thing you didn't crazy like flee that make that story unbelievable.
I literally have shit all over me, dude.
The officer
Oh,
searches the bag and
God.
finds the stolen purse.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to recover.
Description of the wallet that was taken out of somebody's shopping cart?
I picked it up. Where did you find it at?
Oh my God, she's got
On
full
the-
cut. Always
In a buggy.
okay. Those. Always. They used to be with me all the time.
How were you gonna call the lady? Look her up. Okay. I thought she left it in the buggy.
I think I was about to, and then this call came out because I was looking at
Your charger for in your car.
I got it. I have my mag light too, but it's over there.
I can't believe it.
I'd be very concerned about the fitting of my
Were you really
pants.
gonna have to hold it?
The 10-4 wallet was in her possession.
Yeah, I gotta say she's like picked the worst time ever to try running because I think everybody and their brother was up here.
I had about 5 people telling me she was taking off, so I turned around and.
Why was everybody at Walmart? Isn't there anything else there?
Waited until I walked past, and then you took off out the door.
No,
Okay, trust me, I was looking. You were nowhere. You were hiding until you saw me pass.
1025 Walmart, see if they have loss prevention, 1012.
As the officers wait for Walmart's loss prevention department to arrive,
'Cause they
one of the
can't
officers
bring her
went to
back
notify the
in.
victim about the recovery of her stolen wallet.
Well, I usually
got it.
I kept bolt
We got it.
cutters. Okay, so
I've never
here's
moved
the
so fast in
thing,
my life.
Axelot, okay, so okay, my dad had gone away, and I used his van, and I took his all his back seats out. Okay, then I went to the Home Depot, and because I looked so innocent, I said you had to usually pay for them right there, but I allowed him to let me take them out of there, and of course I walked right out the door with them. And then I went over to the nightclub, okay, which is Lucinda welcomed a new member to 16 hours ago on Facebook. My God, what is she doing? Has she made any videos, any lives, anything? You're like, yay. Axelot's like, yay. Good God, help us all. Freaky pool parties. And that's what it's called, the villages. Like, as the village people. I mean, I need to investigate this. I'm going to do what Fournette said. You detect. Okay. So, Jill the detective. That'll all come out wrong. Is that a CVS? Oh, no, we're at Walmart. Okay. Anyway, so I would carry. So, all right. So, I got the bolt cutters, right? Then I went over to a club that it was daytime. So, the club was closed. I snapped the back. I had some help because I had some heavy lifting. They got some for the help, okay, of carrying, but I made sure that I got the more of the cut, okay? So I, cut it out, I broke the lock open. I went in and I took, what they would do is they would put all the beer bottles into boxes. I had to make 2 trips. So you still run the risk, So we made it sure it looked closed to anybody driving by, like a cop or something, right? In the parking lot. Okay, anywho. So we went to like a beverage center, and for the first batch, we got like $90. Second batch was like 85. So it wasn't that bad of, oh my God. Oh my God. I was bad. Oh Lord, was I bad. Oh man. I'm going to look and see if she made it. You guys are like, Jill, you're despicable. You're absolutely disgusting. You're just a total bad person. Okay, well, we'll finish this video. Then I'll look that up and we'll read it.
Like a racehorse. Thank you so much.
I got to tell you
I'm
my
good for
story.
another
Though.
month.
Oh, wait. So the
I have
police.
to take part of the blame because I walked away from it.
Oh, that woman is. See, that I would never in a million years do. What she did, that I wouldn't do. Now, when I was saying she, run and all that, that I forgot what it was for. I'm thinking shoplifting, But the truth is, that's different. In my, I can't help it. I know stealing is stealing, but in my brain, taking from somebody's personal stuff, their licenses, their IDs, their who else knows what's in there. They might have cash. I mean, so many people don't carry cash anymore, but and I have to Purell like 20 times after touching like $1. Anyway, so I think that's disgusting. And I'm glad she shit on herself, and they should make her lick it off the back seat. Okay. That's what I think. That's and I'm very glad that this woman got her wallet back. Now, taking something out of Walmart or taking somebody morally, it's just, to me, it's a different thing. I wouldn't do it because I'm not going to commit a crime now in this day and age and risk going to jail. That I would not do today. Ever. Like, it's been years since I've committed like those kind of stupid ass crimes, like an idiot. All right. Now I can laugh at them because like so much time has passed, but I don't recommend doing it. Okay. And I certainly have no sympathy if you lost your freedom for doing something like what this bitch did to this lady. Okay. So let me make sure you understand that I'm not a horrible person. Oh, shut up for that. But you are, Jill. You are a criminal in Crocs. That was great, Frenette. I'm a Croc criminal. Nitro gloves to pick her items, then pay with cash. Oh my God, that's so funny because I do like to wear gloves at the supermarket because I don't like to touch stuff off the shelves. Damn, Anne, it's like you know me. And then I use the hand sanitizer that's in the car. Holy crapola. Would you look at this? Then when I get home, I use my Clorox wipes to wipe down the food that I just bought so I can touch it later. Oh, look at that. Absolutely. Anyway, so that's funny though, Frenette. Okay, so then my father was home and unfortunately I had to clean up like where the seats go in. Beer came out of some of the bottles like when you're driving, and it had that horrible smell, and I had to clean that up, because it's not that stale fermented beer smell. It had that, so I had to clean that up. But anyway, so I had done I was involved supposedly, allegedly, in something else. Okay. And my dad was sitting there doing his little thing at home, and a detective showed up, and it was about something else. And I yesed them to death that, oh yeah, I let them think I was one dummy. And I'm like, yeah, I'll come and give a statement. I know never to give a statement. I'm not stupid. I was pre-law before I went into finance. And then, so I went, I asked my dad, how many of them came? And so my dad, they look in the van, and they see the bolt cutters. And I told my dad, oh, that was a present for you for Father's Day. It was one of the presents. It was all I could think of at the time. God. Do you know that he kept those for a long time too? I think he might even still have them. I'm not sure. But holy crap, what a bitch I am. I'm like, Dad, how many of them are there? And he's like, one. I'm like, there was nobody else outside. He's like, no. So I said to myself, okay, I'll just tell them, yeah, I'll be there when I get back to town, and I will blah, blah, blah. I didn't go. And my dad, he always thought, oh, well, you go, you tell them. No, because if they came to the house by themselves, the detective, that meant they needed me to incriminate myself. You get it? So I wasn't going to do that. So to prove it, I said, okay, Dad, you don't believe me? Go ask the lawyer. Because they tried lying to him and telling him that his van or one of his vehicles, I think, I had a car at the time, but I needed the back room one for something else again, not the same thing. But he went and I said, well, ask the lawyer. And so he went to the lawyer, and the lawyer told him, oh no, if she walks in there and gives a statement, she's not walking out. And I was like, hell yeah, that's right. So I tried to tell him that, and he didn't believe it. So now she wrote a letter, and I never heard from that detective again. But I love the cutters, and I love how this one girl is riding around with what did she have with her? Pliers in her purse. Dude, if pliers in your purse isn't a sign that you're a criminal, you're a criminal. If having, and they're stolen to top it off, bolt cutters isn't a sign that maybe there's an issue. There's an issue. God. I am Fernet. I'm going to watch that today. Okay, let's finish this and we'll get to the story.
You should have an expectation someone's not going to grab your stuff. Did you work?
I believe so. I believe I have several items that were stolen.
Oh, God.
If you guys want to park, we'll come get you.
I really was going to call that lady.
Well, you don't want to talk to us, and that's extremely unbelievable.
Okay. And let you know what's going on, okay?
The suspect continues to try and convince the officer she was going to contact the victim about her wallet being so-called lost.
You know what's really
Why
messed up
didn't
about
you
stealing?
turn it in at
You didn't want to talk to
Walmart?
us. It's cool. It's fine. It's that part about stealing a wallet, though.
I wasn't stealing her wallet.
Possession of ID is a felony if it's stolen. Possession of credit cards is a felony if it's stolen.
I wasn't.
And when you steal it, you know it's stolen.
I didn't know it was stolen. I seen it in the buggy, and I've left mine in the buggy before.
Like I said, you don't want to speak to us. It's cool. They got cameras.
Yeah.
Between the three of us, I think we might have a GED out here. We'll figure it out.
Not only did the suspect take the victim's wallet, she also took items from Walmart and possibly other stores as well.
All right, you're going to stand up. I'm going to make sure you ain't got nothing on you.
She's got shit on her.
Don't worry about that.
Is that what that smell was?
Put one leg up.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you. Like,
I'm dead. You don't have anything, right?
No.
I would be so embarrassed. And I'm thinking to myself, Jill, pull yourself together. Would you be more embarrassed that you shit on yourself or that you're going off to, jail? I'm going to tell you what I think. You guys want to know what I think? There's a certain substance, and I think that she might have been in withdrawal from this substance. And that's why she shit herself. And while she was running, and that wallet was like whatever, like kind of like her last chance. And like I said, she's carrying the bolt cutter. I mean the the thingies in her bag. This is something she's not new to at all. I'll give her this. She's dressed cute. She can kind of blend in. But the truth is, thank you, Salty Peach. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Yep. And she's probably had a day where she just couldn't come up with money. And she went and did something really stupid. I've seen Train Spotting. That's what Salty says. Hey, Salty, I did see a comment that you had left like in the chat yesterday. I just happened to see it. Like at the very end when I shut it down, and it said, "Oh God, Barb pees all over herself." Wonderful, thank you. So, thanks for that. Yeah, I did like that movie, but I can't watch that movie anymore. Anyway, you said Jill's an entertainer. And I thought that was so funny. I was like, I looked back to myself. I'm like, can I entertain people? Do I? And I just never thought I was that entertaining. But then again, I looked back at like sleepover parties growing up, and I was always like the one, like that we were all laughing and stuff. And so thank you for the compliment. So you get a thank you too. Yeah, I knew somebody that was all into those books and had read the sequel and all that. And it's not really realistic, but you are a book awaiting to be read. Oh, Nine Chins, you're still listening. Good. I'm glad, because you contributed to the story that I'm going to tell. I am writing one, Nine Chins. I am. Right, Salty? And I work on it as much as I can because I'm also going to school. So, all right, let's roll.
It's considered a felony. Take it into the jail. You understand that?
Yeah, I understand that.
Now you're going to
Do you want like a trash bag for her to sit on?
Yes, please. If you got one, I mean, I have a towel. I don't know how well that's going to.
How many trees are you going to hang in there?
I mean, no matter how you look at it, it's a shitty situation, but we're trying to make the most out of it.
This guy thinks he's a comedian.
I'm telling Sergeant Smith on you.
I wonder if she came in with this.
Wait, I forgot which story.
Road flares. Collect your stuff.
Hey, manager.
I saw you walk out the door, and then that's when I took off.
Like, I really wasn't stealing that woman's wallet. Like,
a whole bunch of shit.
So
Laughing,
this still
dead,
has a tag on it.
shit.
Keep going.
She has so many.
Don't know if you guys have any
stories.
kind of cool stuff.
I did 10 years in the service. I wouldn't do that.
This was in there. This was in there.
Oh my
This,
god!
which I know you guys have Pokemon stuff at the front.
Oh,
All of
I lost mine at Walmart before.
They watched
Nobody
you
gave
pull
it
it out
back
of
to
her
me.
cart.
Oh
Like a big
yeah,
black trash bag.
Salty.
So I'm
It's
sure all the
exactly what you
merchandise
said
and everything
and what I said. Me and
There
you
was
said.
That's not a picking up a wallet
No,
off the
the car
ground.
was right there by the door.
Well, okay. Well, they're gonna see it on
There was
video.
nobody.
You guys, this is probably taken from somewhere else
They're gonna see it on
There was
video.
nobody at the car.
Is
I
that
looked
the self
around.
checkout?
because it still has like all the tags in there and everything.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Want anybody to take her wallet?
Well, then you should have immediately gone to customer service.
I'm gonna bring all this
What
back. We'll
is
scan it in
Okay.
and get it itemized.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there.
So let me get this straight.
Now you want to bring
This
it in?
broad went
photograph-
inside and back out, put the stolen shit into the vehicle, and then went back in and stole more and stole that poor old lady's wallet. If you want to take your chances with stealing the products in the store, have at it, my friend, and shit on yourself while you're running, okay? But look, you guys know I'm in recovery, and I swear this on my life, I have never, ever taken from a person. You know what I'm saying? Ever. Like, just, I don't know what it is. I just couldn't do it. But like a store, they're a conglomerate, that's the way I thought. I mean, we all know that morally it's the same thing, but come on, we know it's worse to take from a person.
But actually, if you want to just meet me in the LP office, do you have access?
Like, imagine a situation where your 1015 shits themselves while running and you need a trash bag, that kind of trash bag.
So that, yeah, okay.
Oh
So here, I'll just shove all this in here, and then I'll meet you in there.
Pull up. Go get a pull up. Get an adult diaper from, like, this. Yeah, I'd get an adult diaper. That's what I would say. Tack it on to what I stole. Put it on my tab. Baby powder.
Familiar? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to bring it anyways, and I'm going to collect this stuff as possible. So here, take that.
And when if you want to hold it real quick, I have a bag.
I packed a bag. Oh, she looks like shit.
I can just grab that real quick.
I won't hold her, but if she starts to run, I'll taser and stand here.
That works.
Okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom, man.
I thought you already did.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel your pain because I've been doing this like high fiber diet with a lot of peanuts, and I've almost had a few of these incidents myself this past week.
So this is yours, right? And then those other bags that still have the tags on it, those are going to be entered into evidence as possible stolen merchandise, but this can go to the jail with you.
I just have to put on a knife, or I have to put on a knife bag.
Yeah, he's got the 1015.
All right. That's going to be helpful.
Oh my God, it was this.
Oh. Oh, God, they're gagging.
Are you okay?
So I don't know if you've caught on, but anything happens up here, the Village's News will talk about. So if you want to charge her with dumping of untreated human waste, you will be my hero. Davenport and Hampton will probably hate you. Dumping of untreated human waste on top of everything else. Yeah, that is actually a misdemeanor. It definitely did happen in your presence.
Oh, dear God.
That's smell it over there.
The suspect, Crystal Kaiser, was charged with petty theft and resisting an officer. She has been arrested 4 times since this incident, and a grand total of 12 times, dating back to the year 2018. If you
it's definitely what, God damn, that guy. Yeah, it's definitely what I thought. I thought I'm dead. Okay, so what was it called again, guys? It was called, oh God. I have somebody shared a bunch of photos with me. I'm very nervous. Oh God. No. Why do they have to make this too different? Okay, I'm checking. Oh, those stupid dots. Okay. Now, this is what we're going to do. We are going to look up, what is it? Villagers, the villages, or the villages, the village people. Okay, the villages, Florida. Is it a nudist colony? Oh, what the hell did I just do? Go. Oh, I didn't put a... There we go. Any day? Okay. No, The Villages in Florida is not a nudist colony. It's a large retirement community known for its extensive amenities and numerous lifestyle clubs. Like that old lady who got her, wallet stolen. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. You guys were messing around and I'm over here looking it up. You know what? You want to know what color my loofah is? Oh my God. Oh, it's not clothing optional. You all tricked me into thinking I could walk around in nothing but Crocs. How dare you? How dare you? That's all I could say. I'm sickened. All right. Story time. All right. So you guys know the story about me running across the parkway, right? They were like, step out of the car, and I took off. My loofah right now is I think it's blue. I think I just threw away a purplish whatever one. I don't know. Purplish rose. Whatever. I don't even know what to call the color. Oh, fuchsia kind of. But right now it's blue. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, there's definitely some going on. Nude beaches, Okay, anywho. So you know the story about me running across the parkway. I jumped out and just took off and all that. So on the way, hold on a second, guys, okay? Sorry, guys, I heard somebody, and I was right. Somebody was coming in. Okay, so, anyhow, elevator music, right? I should have some. Please hold. Your Jill will be back momentarily. All right, she's back. So I was listening. See, there was a man and a woman, state police, that got me that night and brutalized me, pepper sprayed me 4 or 5 times, and then proceeded to tase me twice. And I still, it took a lot to calm me, down. Anywho, so time goes by. I go to jail. My fucking father, I still fight with him about this. I still do. If you later on, I don't get mad if when he left me there in jail because at that point I was like this was like my first time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that I got put in jail. So anyhow, so he should be on the cattle prod list if I didn't love my dad so much. Anonymous. So anyway, he did get those bolt cutters. Happy Father's Day. So the state troopers were talking, and the barracks are right there on the parkway. And what it is that you go up like a dark hill. Like you would never know unless you spotted the little sign where it was. Okay. I mean, it was like really hidden. So the lady, the one that, now she was awful. She was horrible. The guy wasn't so bad. She was screaming at the guy, telling him, hit her with the flashlight, hit her with the flashlight. And later on, I heard them talking to other cops, and he was telling them, he's like, I just couldn't see myself hitting this little girl with a flashlight, you know? And, so I'm listening to everything being said and keeping it in the back of my head. And so as I'm listening, I hear her complaining. Okay, first of all, the pepper spray that they sprayed got reactivated if you tried to rinse with water. So I asked her nicely in the bathroom if I should do that. And she says, if you want to, go ahead. She was, total bitch. So I, okay, yeah. So I ran. I was a young, scared, rather have gotten hit by a car, young person, So I do it. And when I came back out, and all of a sudden I'm writhing in pain again, the guy goes, did you wet it? And I said, yeah. She said to rinse it out, that I could rinse it out. And he said, no, putting water on it reactivates it. I was like, that bitch. And in my head, I was like, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her where it actually hurts her. So, you never think you're going to get back at the cop, right? But I did. Oh, but I did. So the barracks were like up that little dark hill. They barely had lighting in their parking lot. And on the way to the county police headquarters, she was babbling about that. And the guy says to her, oh, stop it. You're just complaining because of your new car, right? Funny thing is, I ended up knowing her full name and never forgot it, because my cousin, she was a state trooper and trained under her at some point. Okay. But like, my cousin worked upstate New York. This was a state parkway that she worked on, this where I got stopped. So I'm listening to about her new car and what color she picked, and I'm listening to all of this, banking it for later. So I'm gone for like a month. Yes, a month. I literally had to make up a story to get out, saying I was getting beat up and all this crap. Like, we had a whole, like it was like a play. Me and my cellmate were like making up, So she called, like, I had to call my aunt because my family had the thing shut off for calling from the jail, because before that, my boyfriend was in there and the bill was getting too high with us talking. And then about almost a month later, I went in. But me and him we were in a fight for a while, and we had just made up the night before, and we were supposed to have breakfast the next morning, and I went to jail. So I always remembered all this, and I vowed to get her back, because she also waited till I was in cuffs to kick my ass. I mean, she kicked the shit out of me, right? So when I got out, me, the boyfriend, and this other guy that we were friends with, who truly did not think I was going to come back. And he was like, oh, let's just go. Like the boyfriend was going to leave me there. I mean, he was very much in love with me, and we had been on and off since we were 13, 14, something like that, and going on 14. So no, he wasn't leaving. And I waited till it was dark. I kind of went up that hill, and I kind of try to stay in the trees in case any cars were coming. It was ridiculous. I was like on a hiking mission. All that was missing was a backpack and a, canteen of water to make it look really ridiculous. So then I get up there, I find the car. Oh, I never forgot what kind of car. I always remember, like, I made sure I remembered that car. Midnight blue was the color she picked. So it was like it almost looked black. And I had to go by the, I had like a little flashlight on I had to use that to justify that it was blue, right? So I get the right car because there's only so many troopers that are working out of those barracks at night. So there's not like a parking lot full of their cars, there's only about 4, So I got hers and I scratched it up. I made sure I flattened every tire on the side so she couldn't just get them patched. And I just went nuts scratching up her car. And then I was like terrified. I'm like, come on, just make it back down. Just get back out of here. Don't make any stupid moves to try to get out of here fast. Just go, keep your wits about you. Like my heart was pounding, you know what I mean? And I was like, come on. And I had a hat on and go ahead, Olap. It's been a long time. And I'll tell them that you're just a crazy, wait, what should I call you? I'll find out something. A crazy bedwetter. Oh no. I'll tell him you're a crazy bedwetter. So I saw a video that said to get the sides. That's right, Salty Peach. Bravo. So see, Salty Peach is taking notes. She's very smart. She's very into her work. Thank you for taking Jill's class of what not to do. And what to do. So I get back down there, they're there, my ride, and I hop in. She probably is. It doesn't surprise me if she is. I love Olaf. So the car was down there, and I'm like, and the boyfriend told me that the other guy who was my friend, supposedly, remember, nobody's really your friend when you're living that lifestyle. No, nobody is. They care about one thing, and that's the only thing they care about. That's it, period. The bad thing about doing that, though, was that I used it as an excuse. I mean, I always knew I'd probably pick up again at that point, but I was trying not to. And, taking that ride that way, I just knew that it was going to, Anyway, so, yeah, that's what I did. I fucked her shit up, and I figured what would hurt her more? Being able to put me into cuffs for doing something stupid, yes, but it did. I instead just fuck up her new car. She was probably reeling. And then even if she even said they didn't have cameras on their cars. She even says that in the car, but I still took precautions, Okay. And that's the end of today's story. Bravo. And thank you. That was sponsored by Chins and B. Walsh. 9 chins. He lost a chin. So now he's 9 chins instead of what I was about to say, 10 chins. My father had this sort of long vengeance plan. I thought it was the Italian. He was 100%. A long vengeance plan. Oh, honey, I always have long vengeance plans. Vengeance is a meal served delicious. That's all I can say. Thank you, Nine Chins. Thank you. I hope that story for the AM was a good one. So, I mean, come on, it is kind of crazy. Like when I told the boyfriend I was going to do that, he was like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Yes, I am, and you're driving." He was like, "What?" And I said, "Well, yeah, it's on the way." He goes, "You don't just stop on the way to do, you stop at a 7-Eleven on the way somewhere. You don't stop at the barracks to destroy a state trooper's personal car on the way." I just thought it was hilarious. But again, people don't do these things. Don't do them. I'm telling you, because if you get caught, you are going to be very sorry. Okay. And you don't want your freedom taken away. But on that note, you know, I was in a different life. And hey, it's just something for the book now, right? You can't turn back time, so you might as well oh, okay, I will. Let me do them now. Hold on. Okay, give me a second, guys. Damn it, I can't see anything. Okay. Empty coffee. The sad part is that when I go into my camera, I have so many pictures of a certain person that I went in and erased so many of them. They were like, it got ridiculous. What? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, God, help us. All right, hold on. Let me make this. Damn it. I need to, like, give me a second, Mundo. How do I do that again? Okay. It's so hard to do without showing other shit. But okay. All right, guys, here we go. I love her little comment section. Okay, share screen. Hola. Okay, so we got her here. Bro, she's looking good. Getting on what? The scooter? Is she gonna get on the scooter? God, that's oh my God! Look at this. That's more hair than my cat had. All right, let's go. Jesus. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a clusterfuck of roaches, guys, up here. Oh my God. My head is pounding, guys. It's pounding. I love the helmet. Oh my God, it is. Forget it. Don't even bother wearing it. Dude, it's not going to save anything. I can't. She's got it on backwards. What is the point? Oh, dear God. I can't. Okay. The clusterfuck of roaches in the background. Somebody need a dream catcher. Oh, God. On her roach infested motel lamp. Ugh, God. All right. What the hell is this? I've never had this before in my life until tonight. It's really great. Well, wonderful, because we don't know what it is. Ew. Oh. Oh my God. I'm trying to look at something here. Okay, for a second, I thought, because I know that bed bugs can look like little crosses on the bed, like that's like a stain from bed bugs, but I feel like I wanted to say I thought there were decorations on here, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It could be 9 chins. God. Oh, her raspberry and peanut butter sandwich. Oh, God, help me. The mold covered blanket. That looks like something I don't ever want to see again. Oh, I hate that. What are we doing? Peanut butter. Tastes great with raspberry preserves on my sandwich tonight for dinner. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, now I'm thinking of suing Facebook for this AI bullshit. Who's with me? I'm going to call a lawyer tomorrow. I'm dang serious. There's that stupid smirk that I just want to in the face. What the hell? Over a freaking stupid AI picture? I mean, what? You gotta be kidding me. Am I stuck here? Just had a pen pal admin named Lucinda Kerrigan in Pen Pal Friends. Block me after being. Oh my God. Ola. Oh, why does this have you written all the fuck over it? Okay. Named Lucinda Kerrigan in Pen Pal Friends. Block me after being my pen pal for a month, all because I could not help her out with her financial issues or her issues with her man. Do tell me you have got to be kidding me, okay? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lordy, Lord. Remove. I hate trying to show shit from there, because unless it's only one thing I have to show, because then I just don't like people seeing who I might talk to or whatever. You never know. Well, I don't talk to anyone nefarious. Except for Frenette. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even think she's in there. Except for Michael. I can't believe we watched the same Golden Girl episode. That big, beautiful bill stopped any regulation of AI for a decade. Oh my God. See, I'm just not happy about it because yeah, well, yeah, out of all of them, you just leaked our scandalous DMs, Jill. I know, talking about which Golden Girl we like best. And yes, I think it would be Anne, because I talked to what's her name, my other nefarious, in a different way, on a different platformy thingy. But yes, we're all scandalous. What can I say? Anyway, yeah, I'm just worried about my medical for people and stuff, because let me tell you, we're supposed to be so-called like a rich channel, and at the end of the day, are we? I mean, and here we are, just not everybody here should have Medicaid. It should be like UK. It should. Now, they might not have the best, but they all have it. You're not going to lose your house if you have cancer. All right. And if you want to go private, you can go private, and nobody's stopping you from going private. It's just that everybody has access. You know what I'm saying? Period. Rich channel. What the hell are you talking about? Okay. All right, you guys. I'm definitely a Dorothy with the sun. Oh my God, I love Dorothy is my favorite, with my absolute favorite. Yes. Oh, I remember when I met B. Arthur at the Michael Landon Awards. Oh my God. I was so excited because me and my friend did volunteer for that show backstage. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, I'm Dorothy with a bit of Rose myself. Oh my God, that is hilarious. I have the goofiness of Rose and the sarcasm and like myself, my like certain humor that I have like in real life, especially, is totally like Dorothy. And of course, we all know that I have some Blanche in me. Oh, I did? Oh, I'm sorry, Anonymous. Thank you for the correction. We're supposed to be a rich country. I said channel. Guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're supposed to be a rich country. Everybody, but we have enough that everybody should have the right to medical care. Period. I want to get out of here. I would love to go back to one or two of the countries that I've been in. Probably I would say like maybe UK. I liked Germany a lot. But I moved once. I was there for work though. Okay, let's see. It should be 100% Jill. By the way, we pay the same amount in income taxes by percentage in Australia, but get more from the government. That's amazing. I was watching something on what you guys get from the government, and it's yeah. And what's weird is you are a very wealthy country. And it's weird that your money isn't worth more than our money is, because UK's money is worth more than ours. The EU's money, they're worth more than ours. The US, you should be able to leave, no problem, Jill. Well, I need to make sure that I'm set up medically wise, because you guys, like I've told you, I'm not well. And also, I don't know if my dad could handle the move. Am I on dual passports? Oh, from being born? No, I'm not, because when I was born, they weren't doing dual. You had to go back and change, you'd have to go back. There was a certain couple of years where you were able to switch it. And I don't know, my parents just never, brought me to do that. My father, he was an American citizen, while my mother was, technically it wasn't, I guess it was called UK, I don't know, but she was Irish. And what was going on there. Truth is, she didn't really want to leave, but she didn't want us to grow up in her, and I'm using her words, okay, oppressed and unable to have jobs and have, the things that the Catholics weren't getting there. So, and the thing is I could give a shit about the organized religion, to be personally. I am not. My father's a freaking American citizen, and so am I. And I was born though over there when, like, my parents already lived here. Like, my mother already lived here. She wanted to go back, and she shouldn't have, because she shouldn't have taken a plane. She was going back for a few months, and then she knew what she was doing. She wanted me born on that, born there in my homeland, quote unquote. And so that's what she did. And so she, had me done like that. So at first, it was like some of my family was saying, oh, if I had been born like I think it was in 1980, like a few years later, like towards the end of the 80s, okay, then you have your choice. You could, I think those were the years that they allowed people to have dual citizenship. But I forget if you were already picked, which one you had, you could go back and, say, well, I still want to stay a citizen of where I was born or where I'm from. So it's kind of complicated. If I really wanted to, I could, fight it as an adult and stuff. But truth be told, I don't want to live there but then again, that's still considered UK, Blue. I have a blue loofah. Why in the hell are you asking me this? Oh my God, she's recording me saying I have a blue loofah. A blue loofah. What's a candy? Yeah, I know. I know. I also got in trouble once for wiring money to an uncle who, when I was a kid, he owned a bar in what is called Clinton now, but it was was called Hell's Kitchen when I was coming up in New York. And he got busted sending money home to the boys back home. I always remembered them saying that. A jar would go around and they'd be like, oh, you want to send money to the boys back home? So he did it. And musk sticks. What in the hell is it's a candy? And now I have a blue loofah. Oh God, now they want to know how often I change my loofah. Well, I never let it depends. We're talking about those big puffy ones, right? Like okay. Yeah, loofah. I change mine probably every 3 weeks, 3 to 4, depending, So I try they have these great ones on Amazon. I mean, they're good. And I'll show during my Amazon video, I'll show you guys. And they're cheap. They're way cheaper. I used to walk into a store, buy a loofah for $1. And now those little whatever dollar ones are $2. I had one recent one I had was an Eco Tools one. It was okay. It was good, but it was you use a silicone brush for your whole body. Hold on, I want to see what Axel. It was a question at the time, but see, it was in question at the time, exactly, because that was around that time. Yes, and oh God. Okay. I get nervous. First of all, when Olaf sends a super chat, you got to get very nervous. Really? I'm gonna look them up on Amazon too. So we can maybe anybody that finds anything on Amazon. Oh, this is a good comment too. Nine Chins, I want to look at your comment in a second. So silicone brush. I'm gonna look. Well, the wash rags don't get the dead skin off as much. You know what I'm saying? Because the loofah is more exfoliating. That's it like when I say 3 or 4 weeks, it depends on how dry my skin was. Okay. And thank you, Ola. Woo, 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 woo. But I want to check it out. Everybody check out what you found, like your best, affordable find that you really liked on Amazon, because my next video is going to be Amazon finds. Okay. I love doing those for some reason. I love watching those even. All right, here we go. Give me a second. Oh, good God. All right. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Florida's friendliest hometown. Oh God, okay. All right, guys, are you ready for this? I use washcloths for my unmentionables. Oh God, I don't. You know what's a big scam? A big waste. I kid you not, guys. One of the biggest wastes is those feminine washes, like Summer's Eve feminine body wash. Why do our bodies make something that cleans us? I'm not saying don't clean yourself down there. God help us. But I'm just saying you don't need a separate one to clean. Okay. And you don't even, now they're saying, they've always told me, doctors, you're not really supposed to douche. But I used to, after my period was completely over. But the truth is, after a while, I learned it'll take, everything works with just clean yourself with, your body wash and water, whatever, and everything is fine. You don't need to do that, and then they'll make sense, and just stay away from it. Okay, let's see. You guys ready? Are you ready? Ball with a ball, a bang, diddy. All right, hold on. Here we go. And there it is. Right now, mine is blue. This was the color right here that I just threw away. But I don't know why I couldn't think of it as pink. It was like soft swap. People who like to do it with others in the... Oh, God. Okay. Soft swap. Okay. Blue is lowest level of full swap. What the hell is this? What the hell kind of village is this? Is this like some big orgy? What is going on? Those who can play well with others. Oh dear God, I'm just a disgusting slut. Oh my God, I have a black one ready to go too, with the black full swap. Those who say, what the hell, let it all go down. Oh God. I don't know. It says the Village is Florida's friendliest hometown. Welcome guide to the loofah code. Where the hell did you find this? What? Okay, teal, bisexual. For those that want to increase their dating chances, by double. Purple, voyeur, and people who like to watch. Oh my God. Okay. That's what a voyeur is. What do you mean, voyeur and people who like to watch? Okay. White, novices and beginners. I never get a white one. I noticed that. I never, ever get a white loofah. What's with that? Because I'm a skank. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Oh God. This is exactly the color I just threw away. Like literally, I haven't even... Today when I get in the shower, I'll be using the blue one. But this was yesterday. Oh God, people who like to do it with others in the room. Oh, why did you show me this? Oh, yellow. Yellow, mid-level swap. For those who want to have fun, but are still nervous. I don't know if I've ever had... Well, I'm sure in my life I've had a yellow. Probably back in the day. What the hell? No, I'm sorry. There has to be something going on in the Villages besides that girl shitting herself. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Dear God. Okay, let me... Jesus Louise. God. Yeah, it was worth it. I'll give you that. Thank you, Olaf. Hey, Punch Monkey. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. I was like enthralled with these colors. Oh, dear God. Woo. Okay. Wait, how long was this stupid video? I can't see. Okay. I just wanted to see. Okay. All right. I was going to do one more so that I get that one out of the way for tomorrow. Is anybody up for one more? If you're up for one more, put a 1 in the chat. Yes, Jill is blue. Come on. What are you, Salty? Do tell. What did she say? I'm sorry. I was looking so busy and enthralled. Okay, you're up for one more. Okay. Let me go and see Anne. I'm sorry, honey. Punch. Oh, Punch Monkey. Okay. Oh, Punch Monkeys was teal. Okay. Nice, nice. This is why I thought it was a nudist colony. I'm starting to think something's going on in this community, and it's not rated G. What if you're colorblind? Then you're everything. Then you're just a freak. Wait, is this in the nursing home? Where is the... Read my comment, woman. She's yelling at me. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna find it. Yes, she does paint a beautiful scenery. I use wash clothes. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Mold folds. Oh, but you scrub your ass with a loofah, and there could be... Okay. No, I don't. I'm not going to sit and explain how I clean my ass, but I don't use my loofah for that, okay? So, if you need to know, it's a bunch of lathered up soap and water, body wash and water for that whole general area. And then you bend over and let the shower do its job in that. And then for the front, when you stand up and flip around, and then you do the full wash, finish washing with your hand in that area. You make sure you don't use too much soap, because you do not want that pushed all the way up. It could cause irritation and or infection. It could cause yeast infections, which I don't want to get. But, so there you go, Anne. There's the answer. Are you glad now that you've heard it? Mine is pink. Of course it is, Axelot, you little freak. Okay. Who am I talking about? I was just using pink yesterday. Oh, Punch Monkeys was teal. That's right. Oh, Punch is the teal. They hang them on. Are you serious? No. How do you know this shit? Wait, I gotta find this out. Okay, Jill, calm down. Okay. Villagers. The Villages. Okay. There's the retirement home. My God, these old people are getting down. Is a large master plan. Then what was this girl shitting on herself doing in their Walmart? I just don't understand. This is why I'm missing comments, because I'm not pushing them all the way down here. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Google Loofah Mobile. Really? Okay. Loofah Mobile. Oh, dear God. Oh, my God. Is a real... Okay, the Loofah Mobile is a real vehicle specifically a golf cart, oh dear God, that has become known in the Villages, Florida. It's characterized by being decorated with loofahs, oh dear Lord, and has gained internet fame as an unusual sight. It's often referred to as a legendary or iconic vehicle within the community. This video shows the loofah mobile driving around the Villages. I don't know about this because there might be music. Hold on a second, all right? Okay, yeah, that's got music in it, so I'm sick and tired of everything I've played lately getting not can't monetize. But that is Lisa's golf cart. Oh my God, what is it's funny because Punch is such a classy lady. Then I'll say something wild and she'll agree. I know she is. She seems, yep. Oh my God. Dear Lord. That thing was, whew. But so technically it's like if you drive around with just like one color on there, people know what kind of person you are, or is it basically just you put like that picture, you just put a whole shitload of bull, you know what I mean, of thingamajiggies. Very strange. No, you're supposed to choose one. Okay, so it's not like that. Okay, because that person had a bunch of loofahs and a whole bunch of like lights, Christmas lights. Why? I don't know why. Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna call it for today, and and the crowd goes wild, right? And that I have to put back up on my thing. Yes, it does mean what? Oh, good God! Wow. No wonder she was asking. I knew she had questions behind. She had motives behind her. What color loofahs do you use? I bet they do. Oh, God. I will never look at my loofah the same. Now, when I pick my loofah color, I am always going to think of this crap. I'll do the sound. Ready? Here we go. Salty, you I can't laugh any harder, I swear. said, what the fuck? When I was a kid, I did that, thinking like there was people, like, and I was talking to them, and oh, you know what? I need you to send me that link again. I forgot to like download it, and when my computer did a rething OLAP, it cleared everything, and so I don't have it, and I need that. I need The Crowd Goes Wild for Jill. Yeah, she recorded me saying about how I used to do it as a child, and that was like the sound I used to talk into a hairbrush on like a part of my house that was like a stage or whatever for me, and I used to make that sound as if it was supposed to be 9 chances like I'm out. On that note, good night. We'll have a class on how it's done. All right, guys. Thanks for being here, everybody. And I will see you guys on the next one. So yeah, if you could send me the link to that, I'd appreciate it. OLAP. So, thank you. There it is. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. And I will play it before we go. Are you? Who's ready? Who? Why am I so hyped up? I had too much caffeine already today. I mean, coffee, caffeine. Oh, wait. Okay. Here it is. Here it is in all its glory. Well done, OLAP. When I was a kid, I used to pretend like there was this part of the house where I could stand. I used to talk into a hairbrush and like pretend. I don't know what it was, and I had this like thing. I would love to clap. I don't know what the hell that was about. I was a kid, and so I used to do this sound effect that's. I considered it the crowd, like a whole bunch of people talking or going, like, yay, whatever. I don't know. God, help me. And I still know how to do it. If I don't laugh, I can do it real well. And it's just so crazy. You fucking OLAP. She said, woo, black loofah, Jill. Oh, yeah, that black loofah is nuts. All right. Thanks, guys. I had fun. I will see you guys on the next one, and be safe until then. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. And thank you to those who, came. Make sure you hit that like button, please. And thank you for the support. And I appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye, guys.